The second scenario in which we can create paintbrush strokes is a bit more intuitive. All we need to do is we need to grab the paintbrush tool itself and we have to just click and drag to create a paintbrush stroke just like so. So what we are essentially doing is we are creating a path that has a paintbrush stroke applied to it. And we can see the path when we go to the View menu, Outline. So we can see that there is a simple path like this one, but it automatically has a paintbrush stroke applied to it. Of course, after we've created a paintbrush stroke, we can still change it. All we need to do is we need to simply select it and either go again to the window menu, Brushes, to open our paintbrush panel, or we can simply use the control panel. Now we can simply select a different paintbrush and notice that it gets automatically applied to our selected path just like that. Of course, we can still go to the paintbrush libraries and choose another paintbrush and notice that it gets automatically applied to our path and also gets automatically transferred to our brushes panel right here. And by the way, notice that every time we select a different paintbrush library, so maybe this time I'm going to choose Image Brush Library, it gets automatically added to our libraries and it creates a different tab right here. And it can get pretty crowded in here. So in order to prevent that and in order to not go crazy with opening all these different brush libraries, what we could do is we could simply press these arrows in order to toggle between different paintbrush libraries. And of course, we can always select maybe this tri-beveled paintbrush stroke, and if we don't like it, we can simply press this arrow and choose maybe this paintbrush stroke if we want to, or another. So if you want to quickly toggle between different paintbrush libraries, all you have to do is to click on these little arrows to switch between different paintbrush libraries. And if you like a particular paintbrush stroke, simply click on it to apply it to your path. And notice that all the paintbrush strokes that we just clicked get automatically added to our brushes panel right here. Also notice that the brush stroke is being added to the stroke of the path. So in order to make the brush effect bigger or smaller, we need to change the stroke value. So if I just select my path and then alter the stroke width, you can see that my paintbrush stroke is getting bigger or is getting thicker or is getting thinner or smaller as soon as I decrease the value of the stroke. So these are the basic concepts you need to understand when working with the brush tool in Illustrator. Just remember that you can add brush strokes to existing objects, and you can also create freeform paths with the brush stroke applied to them automatically. In the next video, we'll take a look at all the types of brushes we can create inside Illustrator.